Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is Apete Piamile here to give you your new reading. If you are a subscriber to my channel, please, thank you. Welcome back. Please be sure to share this video to your family, to your friends, and to whoever you feel could truly benefit from this message. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so that way you can get notification from whenever a new video is posted. Let's go ahead and let's just move forward. Let's see what the spirits have to say today to us. All right, let's go ahead. Let's dive on in. Temperance. I'm hearing a lot about work. So I'm already seeing and feeling that a person is feeling that they are a little bit disbalanced at work, or you're trying to seek balance at work. 3 of Cups, okay? That's talking about workplace unity. Ooh, I'm hearing the word drama. If any of you guys are experiencing drama, gossip at work, trying to find harmony at your job, this is definitely the message for you. Because the Page of Pentacles is coming in reverse, is letting me know that there's some immaturity happening at your job. So let's go ahead and let's dive in. The Temperance card is such a great card when it comes to work. It really talks about feeling fulfilled in what you do. But I'm feeling that some of you guys are in a position of authority, or you're dealing with someone that's in a position of authority. And what the main focus is at this job, 3 of Cups, is to try to attempt people to get together to work better. Whether you are someone in a position of authority or you're dealing with someone in a position of authority, having people collaborate on projects is something that is going to help you in the long run. Okay, when people, the 3 of Cups is the type of energy that when people get together and they get the job done, they can lead to success. But I'm seeing that some of you guys are not necessarily dealing with that. I'm sensing and seeing that there's a little bit of gossip happening in the workplace, that there's emotions running high, that people are going through a lot of stress and it's affecting their work. That's literally what I'm feeling and seeing. And I'm seeing a lot of different faces and a lot of different people. And the thing about it is that people's problems and their office gossip is really bringing down the morale of the office. The Page of Pentacles is showing that people are focusing more on the personal stuff and not focusing on the task. People are not getting the task done. And you're being left to wonder, is people even respecting me? Or do I have to now lay down the law? Or do I have to get someone in a higher position involved? So let's go ahead and let's elaborate further on this Temperance card. This person that's the boss. It could be you or it could be someone else. But what's going on here? What is it that has to be done? Why haven't they intervened? What could it be? What's going on? A lot of this office drama. Strength card is popping up. Okay, so right off the bat, if you are someone that's in charge, or you're dealing with someone that's in charge of a department, etc., one of the things with the Strength card that's coming in is that they're finding a hard time managing the ability to try to exert their power in the right way. And the Ace of Pentacles showing up in verse is letting us know that they are faced with a hard decision, that they have to be faced with this sort of pressure of needing to make decisions that, even though it's going to displease others, in the long run, it's what's good for the organization. Okay, and finally, 9 of Pentacles. I'm foreseeing that some people are going to start being let go of. So let's go ahead and let's dive into the Strength card. One of the beautiful things about the Strength card is that it really places emphasis on having good character. If you are someone that's in charge, the advice here, in order to navigate through all this office or workplace problems or career problems, just problems that I'm seeing inside your organization, you have to come with good character. The spirits are advising you that you need to show up in a way that people will respect you. And that's not through dominating people, but that's by showcasing how you handle pressure, because one of the true showcase of strength is not in dominating others, but how you handle pressure from others. Okay, so another thing about it is that if you're someone that's in charge in this organization, or you're dealing with someone that's in charge of organization, don't be surprised if they are being forced to have to make certain cuts. With this Ace of Pentacles, I'm sensing that the organization, in order to do better, is going to have to trim the fat a little bit. it sucks to have to say that, but that's just the reality of the situation. There's some people that this organization or you haven't, whether you or your organization have invested in, and they're not reaping the results that they said that they were going to. I'm seeing that some of you have assigned people to projects, or you're part of a project and people have been assigned to tasks and they're not follow throughing it. So what's going on is that this higher executive, whether it's you or whether it's someone that you report to, they're seeing everything right now. They're seeing all the little things that are going on and they're not too happy, and they're having to make choices about who are they going to keep on and who they're not. Don't be surprised if there's layoffs coming in the near future. When it comes to this Three of Cups, let's go ahead and elaborate further. Let's talk about some of the people at your job that's probably causing a lot of these problems that are not fulfilling their tasks. All right, Nine of Cups. These are people that have all the tools in their roster. They have the abilities to be able to make things happen. But Emperor showing up in reverse, they're not really good at taking initiative. They're not. Sorry to say that. And they didn't start this project or whatever it is on a good foot. Tower showing up. So already the Tower is already really foretelling that because things weren't started well, things are going to crumble. So let's go ahead and dive in. The Nine of Cups is the type of card that you have everything there to offer. So here's the thing with the people at your job. Your job gives the necessary resources and tools for them to do their job. There is no reason why people shouldn't be making things happen. Some of you guys may feel that maybe your job slacks one or two little ways, but regardless is the resources are there, and I'm sensing that the ability is there, but the problem is people lack motivation and they lack direction. Okay, the Emperor showing up in reverse, it's showing, I'm also seeing that for some of you, you guys may be dealing with a toxic masculine. Someone that's in part of the group or part of the team or the coworker that's creating some of these problems, okay? There's someone that people don't like. And this person that people doesn't like, I'm just going to flat out say it, they like to pin people against each other, okay? They're also, if you're dealing with someone that has been assigned a task, they're not fulfilling it because why? They're not reaching out to the right people to do the job. They're not follow throughing with the Nine of Cups and what that Nine of Cups could prophesize. A lot of you guys, here's a warning. Be careful of a sneaky guy at your job. Someone that likes to suck up and someone that likes to talk a lot of talk but doesn't follow through. This is a person that is going to bring the team down, and you need to be careful. That Emperor in reverse, and look, what I just said, bring the team down. Because whatever situation is happening at your job, it did not go off at a right start. It's just basically this Tower in reverse is letting you know that things are about to come crashing in the organization, and it's all because of the misusing of funds, misusing of resources, teams not collaborating correctly, and even for some of you, maybe there's an individual or two that is just all talk and not about the walk. Ooh, that's coming in hot. Oh my gosh, that's coming in hot. So Page of Pentacles is already showing that there's an immaturity, there's a lack of organization, there's a lack of follow through. Okay? The Eight of Swords is warning you guys that you guys need to be mindful of who you have on your teams and who you have surrounding you. There's deception around you at this job. Five of Pentacles, I'm already seeing some people are going to get laid off. There are people that your organization is going to be trimming the fat. And a lot of you guys are worried if this is you. So with the Eight of Swords, one of the things, my biggest advice to you guys that I'm sensing is you guys need to make sure that you're not involved in any of the toxicity at your job, okay? You need to open your eyes. You need to open your eyes and make sure you take account of everything you do. Keep track of your tasks. Keep track of what you accomplish, okay? Because I feel and I'm hearing in my mind the phrase thrown under the bus. People are going to start scrambling themselves to try to keep their jobs, and you do not want to be someone that gets thrown under the bus. Not everyone at your job is your friend. That Eight of Swords is letting you know that you are blinded about people. People that you think are good are not all that good. You need to be careful. You need to be mindful. Because at the end of the day, if a person's going to sabotage you so they can save their job, they will. Five of Pentacles is already continuing the foretelling that there are going to be people that are let go. And the reason why they're let go is because they're not fulfilling their jobs. And this is having you worried at night. So the way around this is see people for who they are. Don't engage in the gossip. Don't engage in all the tomfoolery at the job, and stay focused and keep track of all your tasks. Keep track of everything you have to do. Okay? And we're going to close the message with the 9 of Wands. I'm seeing that if you guys follow through, you're going to get through this storm. It's going to be tough. I'm hearing the words audit. Some of you guys' jobs are going to get audited. Some of your tasks are going to get audited. It's going to make you a little bit nervous, but this is why you got to keep track of this. With the 9 of Wands, I'm seeing that it's going to be a rough couple of weeks and months at your job, but you're going to make through it. Okay? You just got to keep track of everything. Now, let's go ahead and pull a prayer card from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck. Okay? And then we're also going to pull a card from the Ascended Master Oracle deck to see how further you guys are to nourish yourselves with. Okay, what type of thing to keep in mind as you're going through this stress at your job and going through all the chaos and the gossip and all the tomfoolery at work. So here we go. This situation is already solved. Is already resolved. This situation is already resolved, meaning the situation is going to have to take its course. Okay, if you guys are frustrated that people are not doing their jobs and you're picking up all the slack, don't worry, it's being seen. That Temperance card being the first card to pop out is a really good sign. Everything's getting noticed. Everything's under a microscope. So the prayer card says, I give any worries, cares, and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this, and then give the details of the situation in a divinely perfect way. Now let's go ahead and see from the Ascended Master Oracle cards what further things need to be done to nurture wellness. All right, and we got, listen, mindfulness. You guys need to breathe. You guys need to move your body. When this yoga card comes out, it's really just letting you know that when you guys are stressed, I'm seeing that some of you guys need to start working out again. If you're not working out, go for a run, go take some yoga classes. But this is really stressing about being mindful. Again, mindfulness, because one of the things that yoga brings to us is a sense of mindfulness. It is the sense of equilibrium. So you guys need to bring back some balance into your life. Lay off all the problems at work, leave it at work. Also, make sure you remember, dot your I's, cross your T's with everything that you're doing in your task. And on that note, I'm going to wish everyone well, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Take care. Bye.